Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Medicom Toys Nintendo Ultra Detailed Figure number 176, the new Super Mario Bros. Wii Mario. Another figure that Spot was able to find at his local video game store. While they're not posable, no, they are pretty cool little statues of Mario, in this case, through the different incarnations of the video game appearances. And this is something a little bit more familiar, I think, to collectors, or certainly people that are younger and maybe are playing Mario games now. This is a little more of a traditional Mario. Spin around the back of the package. The other figures in this set are 174's, the original Super Mario Bros. Mario, and then we've got Super Mario Bros. 3 Tanuki Mario, the Mario that we're going to be having a look at now, and then Legend of Zelda Link. We have Wind Waker Link, and also the, and I can't quite make that out, I can't, Skyward Sword. I should have had a V8. Skyward Sword Link. It is recommended for ages 15 and up and comes to us from the folks over at Medicom Toys, www.medicomtoy.co.jp. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up, but when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Nintendo Ultra Detailed figure of new Super Mario Bros. Wii, Super Mario. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Like with the previous Medicom figures that we had a look at, Super Mario Bros. Wii Mario comes with his own display stand with a very troubling length of pole that you have to attach to Mario. I am really concerned about the fragileness of the plastic that they use. The stands aren't so bad, but like these little connecting points that you want to connect to the figure itself, applying too much pressure to it, guaranteed these can break off. And I say that I just want to wiggle this on ever so carefully and to get it attached to Mario. I found this was a much simpler approach than what I was initially doing, where I was just pushing the figure on. If you can do a little bit of wiggling, you can kind of get it on there with a lot less fuss and muss, and certainly no breaking of the peg. But that does worry me. So I would say just put on Mario and leave him be. You don't need to keep changing, popping him off and putting him back on. Okay, so let's have a look at Mario, which I think looks pretty cool. It looks like he's punching up a brick, possibly revealing a coin above him. He's a more traditional looking Mario than maybe the previous Mario that we had a look at. You know what? This would be a fun example to bring in. And this display stand does not peg in very well at all for this Mario. Let's try wiggling it on like we did with Mario. You just really got to get it on there. Yes, it doesn't really want to stay on there very well. But there's the original appearance Mario from the arcade cabinet of Mario Brothers. And then we've got something a little bit more familiar. A very drastic change, yes, between the two different designs of Mario here. I still really like this guy. I don't know, maybe just because I'm old. I kind of gravitate towards when Nintendo was near its earlier days of coming out. Still love this. I'll put that to the side. Coloring on this one is pretty good. I don't have any real issues with the paint. There's just a little bit of a splotch right underneath his chin where it looks like maybe some of the red carried over from his shirt. Other than that, I don't really have a lot of issues with it. I like the pose of it. It's a nice pose of Mario. It's almost like he's saying, "Let's go!" His hat's nice. Paint good there too. And the gloves have a lot of white paint on them, like a lot. But I don't really have any issues with any of it flaking off. Just a little bit on the side there, just a little bit. But other than that, not too bad. Yeah, there is absolutely no posability to these. I guess to some extent you could rotate them to whatever pose you want Mario in, but ultimately he's always going to be doing the exact same thing. It's just a matter of which way you want him facing when you put him on the display stand. But again, it's kind of like the Mario, well, the Nintendo Amiibos. They're pre-posed. They're kind of already statued pieces. So if you're into the market of collecting Nintendo statues, I think these are pretty cool. Now granted, Japanese released, yes they are. They're going to be a little bit more expensive. I picked this up at a video game store, and I think the statues as a whole were about $15, $16. You might say that might be a little rather expensive, but I guess really Amiibos, if you're not using them for whatever they can unlock in the games, those statues can be pretty expensive too. Today's collectible Spot was having a look at yet another Medicom Nintendo Ultra Detailed figure. We're looking today at the new Super Mario Bros. Wii Mario. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.